Young Wayne in the building. What's good, MP? Now, there's also the Hardwood Hall Classic. That's a weekly tournament.
The sun is always shining here at Jordan Jams. Ball is life, and we live for 3-on-3. So if you're looking for some run, best bring your A game. Mother Nature don't suffer no. They say good things come in small packages. So here's the shortest ball on the block, but don't get it twisted. He came to play. It's Timmy. All right, y'all, let's do this. No good with the triple.
I got him.
Those handles are serious. The defense hasn't even set in yet. Bucket confirmed. Since nobody else is saying I'll do it, hey, that's not your range. His body language is saying he's looking to shut it down. Nope, can't hit. Mismatch. Can't finish on the inside.
I'll let it go.
Okay, don't guard him in. Well, yeah, if you're not gonna guard anybody. He's about to show us something. I can feel it. Does he know this is a team sport? I think one more should do it. Hey, he's just snatching up everything. Oh, hit that. Oh, with the cross.
Hey, you about to get turned around.
Hey, balance it out.
Yellow and blue. Claw your way back. You can still find a way. Hang in there. Lock in. Hello? Defense. This is Young Wayne. Step up.
Come on, guys.
This game might not have a third act. This one might be almost over. Hey, where you going? That's over the line. Come back. Is that fast food? This game might be ending early. And that is how you shut it down. I gotta admit, this is a new one. You've seen that before. I didn't think so.
tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
Yes! Yes! Okay, since the beginning of the season, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I am pumped. Okay, how was that? What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested time in practice. And will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game time.
They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Bring snacks. In a while. Oh, I love games. Can I play?
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no need. Take time
It's
to
all
process.
classic games.
If you do make them, try soaking.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's open. Tim, open.
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, Brian, a tad.
A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
Poole looking it over. Goes up at the stripe. He can't get it to go. With one on the clock. The shot no good. Zion Williamson has been on display for the Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick... Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
You really want to set a tone early on, and they sure have.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world. And guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report. Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Sadiq Bey out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's... And it's Poole in at the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen, pass to MP. Here's Jerome. He nails it, and we're tied. Jerome's got 9 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Tomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. There's 31 seconds left in the second. MP finds Morant. Inside. Here's MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now here's Murray. He's got 7. To the paint. Just 3 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Three-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello. Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defense...
All right, guys, let's swing. And that is going to do it.
And as we get... He's checked in for Edey. And the Pelicans also making a change. Matkovic, he's checked in for Misi. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with MP. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Murray.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
Let's go with a 3. Pass to Matkovic. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. 4-point game. To the middle. Pass to Matkovic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Jackson on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Matkovic.
Get there, get there.
Murray against Morant. Here's Matkovic for 3. The rebound by MP. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Curry. MP making his presence felt.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Matkovic. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Memphis making a switch here. Edey's checked in. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Pass to Matkovic. From outside, off the mark. MP drives in, and Curry throws it down.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Here's Murray. Here's Matkovic. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jackson, the screen. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
There's a screen. Here's Bay. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Grizzlies lead by 6. Jackson, the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Matkovic. Williamson outside. And it's MP with a rebound. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jackson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Fears, Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard. They set the pick. Curry passes to Wells. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Hey, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter to the middle. And then Morant with the dunk.
And this is why Morant is so much fun to watch. His ability to go up and throw it down.
Here's Jordan. The shot comes out. Curry with some nice D. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Right wing. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Curry. MP hammers it down.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Morant against Murray. Cleared away by Curry. And so MP will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Murray against Morant. Banks it home. Big shot.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. Pippen with it. And here's Wells. Curry outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up the tray. Not that time. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win.
I came up big on the boards tonight.
Brian, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that about...
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great.
Let's get it, MP.
And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about...
Going with the whole new group on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Andrew Wiggins. James Wiseman's out there with Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 4. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Out left of the wing, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Larson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to MP. Memphis moving it around. Wells in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. There's Jerome, and the 3 ball is good. Jerome's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Wiggins. Takes a 3. MP grabs the miss. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA, spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offered a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
On the floor for Miami, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Larson in at the 2.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Pass to Fontecchio. Powell against Morant. Powell kicks to Adebayo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's Morant in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hero looking over the defense. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Jerome passes to MP. Jackson a screen on Adebayo. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
What a unique skill set, Jaren Jackson Jr. coach. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for and swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show. I was just wondering, what was halftime? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Heat. That is more than enough.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here. Grizzlies making a change here. MP's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jaren Jackson is out there with MP. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Shot's good by Hero. He's got 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP kicks to Morant. Back to Curry. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Memphis moving that ball around. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Hero on the wing, guarded by Morant. Hero against Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Larson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grizzlies have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Pass to Jovic. Hero against Morant. Jovic, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's in there.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wiggins passes to Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Curry on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And so it's Miami, having no problems at all. Up 29 points. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, we've got Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And it's Wiggins missing. Hero against Curry. It's hauled in by Hero. Heat shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Good on the bucket.
And look at how well Aldama moves, setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Here's Larson, guarded by Pippen. There's Hero with the 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Hero against Jerome. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Here's Jovic. Pass to Larson. Misses the 3.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now Wiseman. Outside, Hero. Here's Larson, guarded by Pippen. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
Nice unselfishness in the screen and roll. Wiggins demonstrating a willingness to get it to his teammates.
MP looking around. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
Some people will look at the box score tomorrow morning.
Come on, Dominic.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see...
Changes here for the Pacers. Huff comes in for Bradley, and it's Nembhard in for Neesmith. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Toppin. And it's Huff in at the center position.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Pacers trail by 7. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach for a minute. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be... Stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Huff, good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Count the basket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Halliburton from deep. That one is off.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Clark with the screen. To the paint. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. MP's got his 4th assist in this one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Halliburton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Nembhard for 3. He's off on that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Jackson, and it's Walker in at the 3 slot.
Oh, great body control, good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut the lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Back to Jerome. Mikata with a steal. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Jackson outside. Walker passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. Memphis leading by 5. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Then for Indiana, Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. Nesmith comes in for Robinson Earl. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Halliburton, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Memphis. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you, B.A.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Launches a 3. Hauled in by Curry. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP on the drive. And MP throws it down.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
And the way this thing is going, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the last few possessions.
You know what Shaquille O'Neal always says, Ernie? Keep your friends close.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Grizzlies.
Some teams say they're going to...
That's it for us.
And changes for Memphis. MP's checked in for Edey, and Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard, he's checked in for Halliburton. Jackson the screen, Curry with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Morant, the pass to MP. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Nembhard with a steal. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Huff's checked in for Indiana. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. In third, the Grizzlies.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Jackson out there with MP. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Here's Huff. Jacks up at 3. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jackson, and it's Pippen in for Ja Morant.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Aldama, and that's not gonna go. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
All right, Allie, thanks.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Walker out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Nembhard for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Bradley's checked in. Jackson gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a rebound. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Aldama outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
McConnell passes to Walker. Yes! Using that window!
T.J. McConnell's vision on display there. Scanning the court to find somebody he can get a shot for.
Here's MP. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
And this is why Morant is so much fun to watch. His ability to go up and throw it down.
And it's Rick Carlisle. Pippen outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. Here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Let's loose for 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game.
We're here with MP after leading his...
The whole point of offense.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Jennifer, thanks.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
About game time, bring the pain time.
All right, you're familiar with his game, familiar with his highlights. We're here for the first.
with West. Than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
And what I like about MP, he's willing to put his reputation on the line to make something happen. He's not just sitting back waiting for things to develop. That would certainly be the easier route. Instead, he's put a stake in the ground, and that ground is away from home.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. MP out there with Jaren Jackson. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
We all know winning on the road is not easy in the NBA, and when I talked to MP earlier, he made it clear that he is up for the challenge, telling me, quote, when we're in a tough building with all of the noise, I lock in even more. Reminds me of all the doubters, all of the places I've played where I had to prove that I belong. It's fuel for my fire, Allie, he told me. Certainly sounds like he's fired up tonight, guys.
Truly a lot of desire, more than willing to play the villain. Thank you. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Now, here's Curry. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Payton outside. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run, and the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
It's stolen by Curry. Inside, here's Green. It's in the short one.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Memphis moving it around. Curry against Green. MP with a screen on Payton. The shot. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Podziemski with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Curry. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Shoots the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jackson from past the arc. That's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Kuminga and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run, but when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit, so eventually he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Green. Following the basket by John Morant.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Memphis leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Curry. Healed outside. Fires from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Santi Aldama is out there with Curry. And the clock. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Curry finds Morant. MP with it. Down low and stolen by Horford. Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Outside Green. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Memphis on defense, following Draymond Green's three. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Podziemski. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allen.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. Now Podziemski. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorship? All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The ball security.
And that is it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Green. Takes the 13-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Anytime the Warriors are getting shots like that from Draymond, it is a good thing for their team. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now Green. Now Kuminga, guarded by Jackson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
MP outside. On the wing, MP. Pass to Morant. There's the 3. Green with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Payton. Green deciding where to go with it. And here is Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Such a wide open look. Podziemski's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
A 3-ball by Morant.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the 3 on the other end.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Moody's checked in for Curry. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jerome is checked in. They kick it out to Green. Off target from 3-point range.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Good work there as it goes. Jerome's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. Curry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They double-team Curry. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Pass to Curry. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to MP. It's stolen by Green. Looking to end his cold spell. Podziemski finds Green. There's the triple. Green missing again.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
MP passes to Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Pass to Green. Outside, Payton to the inside. Kuminga. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the middle, here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 8 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Jerome. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. And the wide open shot from Green. got it from 16 feet. He's got 11.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Jackson dishes to Curry. Great D that time from Green. Fires from way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of... And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Get there, the ball's moving. It's more like...
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. So on the floor for Memphis. Curry is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's John Morant. And it's Jerome in at the point. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's Jerome. Morant with the screen on Horford. To the wing on the left. Back to MP. Clark the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Morant left side. Stolen. Morant against Hield. Pass to Moody. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the dunk!
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Curry against Morant. Here's Green. And that's in there.
No stranger to important moments. Draymond, some vital points there.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Caldwell Pope outside. The long shot, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. They double team Curry. Kuminga. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. MP's on the move. Jackson plays it in off the window.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And he does not hit. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Morant. Now Green, plenty of space. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry looking it over. And the 3 misses. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Green with a screen for Curry. And the layup is off.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And so they foul intentionally. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-6 run. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Huge shot for young MP.
And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Fires from way outside. The three is off.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks.
All right, you seen MP's pregame ritual earlier?
Hey, there he is.
There he goes.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. Well, Legs, the season has only just begun. It's interesting to see which teams have gotten off to hot starts, though.
Yeah, Brian, there's a lot of different situations here early. It could be continuity, adding star power, or possibly both. But it's great when you can find that confidence level early and see if you can sustain it all season.
Oh, and building hope with a fan base as well early in the season always helps.
absolutely energizes the entire fan base.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. MP is out there with Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And here are the Suns. Williams a screen on Morant. Morant against Booker. Green against Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Williams, count it.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Booker. Williams a screen on Morant. The crossover. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And Morant with the basket on the assist from Curry. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside, Green. Dunn outside from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Williams. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 6 points.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And it's Green with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 5. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Booker against Morant. Back to Brooks. Fades and shoots. And they pick up 2. And that makes it a tie ball game.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Graham.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
They've got Devin Booker, also Green out there. Dillon Brooks is out there with Williams, and it's Dunn in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Out to the wing. MP outside. To the paint. Down low. Here's Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 20 points for Jaren Jackson. Brooks outside. 50 seconds left in the second. Dunn outside. And the three off target. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Dunn outside. To the middle. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Jerome. No good on the triple.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Got it up. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Woo. Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Grizzlies. And that's a wrap on.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with MP. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. BA, back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Green. Moran against Brooks. Dunn outside. For the tie. Outside for Brooks. With the fadeaway. Grizzlies with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Booker against Moran. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And that's just too good offensively. Booker knew the whistle was coming, and he concentrated to make sure he got the basket to go.
And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Pass to Moran. MP scanning the floor. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Williams, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Williams has got 12. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Man, good whistle there.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Pass to Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Curry passes to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jerome's checked in. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third. Inside, out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you.
Timeout called here by Jordan Ott. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Williams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the four-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Now Jackson. Dunn with a steal. Brooks with it. Jackson in his pocket. Now Booker. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. He launches. Brooks outside. Here's Booker. Another shot. The jumper is good.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Jackson with a screen on Williams. Now Jackson. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Moran against Booker. Now Green. Green in the lane.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Williams against MP, and there's the screen. On the take. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Big-time stuff by MP, playing well beyond his years.
Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Jackson. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
Outside Green. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Brooks outside. No good from 3. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson the screen. Caldwell Pope against Green. Up top Curry. Jackson outside. Moran. No good. Couldn't tie it up.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Oh, Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Jackson with a screen on Williams. To tie it up. Can't get the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Timeout called, Memphis. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
So Phoenix wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation?
I give it a...
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks...